In the 60s, 70s, and in the 80s, you could not hold a top secret clearance and be openly gay. The climate in general for gay Americans was not necessarily a positive one. Once you came into the CIA or any of the other intelligence communities, you would recognize that you could lose your clearance, you could lose your job. When I came on board in the mid-80s, you knew it was going to be a difficult time. Back then, it was a 3-year trial period once you came on board with the agency. Knowing that they're going to do this very deep dive investigation, you want to be honest, knowing at the same time that, to be honest, you could lose your job. So it was really kind of a catch-22. At the moment that I sat down, I really realized at that point in time, I needed to be honest with myself, and I needed to be honest with the agency as well, because there was some self-worth and self-integrity, and I didn't understand how I was going to raise a child if I didn't possess those myself. I decided to come out at that point in time. Then afterwards, unfortunately, I had a very long investigation process that took place. People would see me in the hall, and they'd kind of cross to the other hall. They didn't want to really be seen talking to me or having lunch with me. It was painful. It was a very painful time to realize that the community you thought you could count on, you couldn't count on at that point in time. And so waiting on this process, I just kind of said, well, wait a minute, they can't fire me for this. I'm good at what I do. And it was meeting other individuals who happened to be gay, who had been closeted, and hearing those stories about who they were. And I got really angry that this one thing could derail somebody's career. That eventually I got on those bulletin boards, signed it with my name, and I came out on those boards to say that, yes, there are gay people that work here. We are competent individuals, and that was my second coming out. It wasn't until later, many years later, that I realized the enormity and the impact that it had, not only on me, but on others around me, and the impact that I could also have. There's a lot of misinformation that exists about who we are as an organization when it comes to LGBT progress, because we are not our grandfather's organization. That's not who we are anymore. It took us 20 some odd years, but we're in a place that's completely different. And when you see it when people start coming through the door already out, just who they are, being themselves. So you see it when somebody that has been in the organization 20 years finally feels comfortable and trusts the organization, and they come out. There were so many that came before me that didn't have that opportunity. And they served their country well, but they did so closeted. Nobody else has to go through that when they join our agency, and that's really important to me.